Hi, everybody. Um, Thanks for being here. Grateful that you're here. To each and every one of you, thank you for all of your likes and your subscribes and your shares. I absolutely appreciate you. Um, and I love each and every one of you. If nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I did. Because I love each and every single one of you. That's it. And I hope that this message finds everybody in good health and finds everybody doing well. Um, and I am not live right now because I am out and I had to do a few things. So, and then I had to stop by um, and do a few things. So I figured I'd come by and stop at least and do a video real quick. Um, hmm. So, anyways, yeah, because I'm on my phone, so I don't have 100 subscribers, so I can't go live unless I use like a software or whatever. And I figure I just do a video and then I just upload this, and then I can do a reading for you guys. Grateful to be here. Grateful to be alive today. Grateful to be able to wake up and not have to put a substance in my body to have to even get out of bed, and that's a good thing. Not that I had to do that many times. Lesson learned real quick. Anyway, so this is Pikachu. So Pika is in the house, and all you Pikachu fans, okay? That's my buddy. I don't even know where to start this. So today was just another day, and I know the colors are cool, right? I don't know. I got this thing for the shower, and it turns all different colors, so I was playing with it. So I figured I went like this in the colors, and it looks really cool, especially with the purple. So I just left it there. Anyways, and I know, like, I am by far from perfect and normal. And if you find perfect and normal, please let me in and share it with me, because I've never ever got to meet anybody that was perfect or normal, whatever that may be. Um, anyway, so and it's all about honesty today, and I'm trying to just live 1 minute at a time, sometimes 1 second at a time. I miss my son so much. Brayden, I love you so much, and since you know everything because your dad decided, like, at 10 years old, that, or 9, that it was cool to talk to you, and never mind say words and talk bad about your own mom when you only got one, and say words that you've never even heard in your life before, because you would never hear them coming out of my mouth. That's for sure. Not those words. And not that it's okay to talk like that in front of you to anybody, whether that be to the dog or the cat or the bird or the neighbor. It doesn't matter. It's still not okay. Like it was kind of a shit show today because, like, I don't know what's going on with my kid's father, but he's definitely, like, not himself. He's like barking, screaming at the top of his lungs, and then he says I went to his house 3 times. I absolutely did not go to your house 3 times. And even if I did 3 times in almost 4 years, I think that's not bad. I didn't. And when I went there, you act like I even stepped foot in your house. First of all, I ring the doorbell, knock on the door like a normal or a regular person would do it with common sense and manners and respect. Um, I don't knock on people's windows. I don't start screaming people's names. I don't start screaming like a banshee where people, like, at Walmart can hear you. Like, you're out of your mind, guy. So, anyways, so yeah, that was what he said, as he put his right hand up, by the way, and also has told already lies in the past, and I've already caught him on that, and that's already in the judge's folder, because there's things that you have said and you absolutely contradict yourself, because I have it written right there, or I have the proof. Um, I don't know, put the puzzle together, because I've been doing that for years, Kenny. And you know what? And then, so we have like this court date, and it's virtual, right? Because, and I didn't even think that he was gonna show up, considering he didn't show up the last time. But then this is what he says. Well, I moved. I said, well, I said that. I'm like, he's not known. Nobody knows where he is. Well, I know where he is, but, because, I got to be my own detective, apparently. So if you think that I don't know, you're wrong, and you act like you moved far. What? Like a couple feet? I mean, come on. Get over yourself, Kenny. I had to move because she's stalking me. Stalking you? Kenny, do you know what stalking means? Stalking means like anywhere you go and you turn around, like I am there. Kenny, I haven't seen you in God knows how long. I haven't went by your work. I know where you work. I know what you do. I know everything, and you think that I don't? Well, I do. And everything that I know because I have all the proof. Um, it is what it is. But anyways, um, you know, and like you already, when you had my son, lied to me, and, well, try to, like that already showed me. My hair is falling out. That just already showed me right where like your whole standpoint was, and that was years ago. And like my son doesn't even remember it, and that's the crazy thing. He doesn't remember it because like you brainwashed him. And because we were fine and we talked, we were fine. We were seeing each other, and he was supposed to call me on Mother's Day the next day. And guess what? I called you on your shit, and you didn't like it, and you got mad at me, and then you have blocked my calls and our communication ever since. And you know what? That's okay, because I approve of that too. So if Brady doesn't remember, or maybe he does, and maybe he just, doesn't say that he does, because, he'll get lashed out on it. His dad might have a heart attack because he talks about his mom. God forbid he asked to call me or something. But he had to make sure that he put in there as he's like screaming and talking over the mediator, like literally screaming, and he's screaming at me. He's not talking like normally, like I am. And this is the court of law. He's screaming, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, he kept interrupting. And you know what, Kenny? I went to the house, yep, and I brought gifts. And when was that? Over 2.5 years ago, Valentine's Day. It wasn't on Valentine's Day, but I remember I brought the bear, I brought the backpack full of gifts. And, you know, you said you were going to give it to him. And I really hope that you did, because that was over like $300 worth of gifts. Never mind all the gifts I still have, boxes and stuff and letters and books I've written every single time. So Brayden knows what's going on. Never mind, I have it documented because it's already in the judge's folder. Everything I have, I make sure I give to that judge right away. Uh, anyways, so it just kind of goes to show you, listen, be a leader, not a follower. Brayden, remember, I've always taught you that. I know your dad's taught you that, but your dad is doing things that it's not okay, whether he's an adult, I don't care if you're 90, whether you're 50, 60, or 15 or 10, it's not okay. That behavior is not okay. It's not okay to teach somebody and instill that, and talk bad about his mom, especially like he's not even an adult and he's not even close to it. And it's okay, but in Massachusetts, let me just inform you, Kenny, that it's not like with Caitlin at 13. No, that was Rhode Island. In Massachusetts, there is no age where they can pick where they want to be. Okay, they are where they are and where the judge decides to put them. And you keeping my son from me, Kenny, it's not good, because you have no reason. The reasoning is that my son didn't want to see me, and that's BS. Because in the beginning, we had all these plans, and then you just cut everything off because you got angry. So don't go there, okay? And then now, because this has been almost 4 years now, 3+ years in the making. Of course, you brainwashed him. So now, that's all he knows. Because if he doesn't, then he gets lashed out at, or he gets stuff taken away, or you know. He gets the brunt end of the deal, and that's not okay. And it's not okay to be a bully, Kenny. Don't you remember when Brady was being bullied? Oh, do you not remember that? Well, you surely didn't go to the school. Not the first time, not the second time, or the third time. Because I did. Anyways, so yeah, that's how that went, and it just got worse from there. Everything was a lie. He said I'd been to his house. He's gonna try to hide his address. I was like, why? You tried to do that before, and I knew your address, and I lived a rock throw away from you, and you only live a couple of feet away. And what are you gonna hide your address for? I don't harass you, stalking. Even if you're saying what you're saying is right, coming 3 times in almost 3.5, 4 years, that's not a problem. I never stepped foot in your house. I've never disrespected you in your home. I've never disrespected you in front of my son. Never, and I never will. Okay? Because it's not okay. And it's not okay to teach a child that. So that's like stuff for me and you to do, like behind closed doors. But apparently you feel like, and he says, well, Braden doesn't want to see me. He's absolutely adamant for years he doesn't want to see me. So that means you just disobey a court order. He doesn't want to talk to me. He's mad at me. Okay, and not only that, it's not the first time he's been mad at me. I raised him for 7 years, and it's not the last time. And it doesn't matter. He's 12. He doesn't make the decision, and unless he's the boss in your house. But that's not how it works. So, like, the judge said, why? I said, I don't know. There's nothing no excuse you can come up with because it's Seven Hills. So, with that being said, and Seven Hills already giving their report, you just blow everybody off, like, so you can blow me off, right? Right? Because you want to be angry with me and you don't want me to see my son, which is wrong, okay? Because you should know out of all people, Kenny, that's not right. And if I was a bad mom, you didn't do anything all the times that you came once every couple weeks or once a month, to take him out to dinner or something, or bring him home with, bites and marks all over him. That I told you can't happen because I get the nurse calls me, and then the neglect goes on me. Okay, but no, Kenny, when you do, you do whatever you want. And then he says that my son calls me some crazy weird thing. Whoa, I forget what he said. That I look absolutely horrible. Well, that's funny because I have before and after pictures. The pictures of when Brady was living with me and you were just leaving me, Kenny, and leaving the house. And I have the before and I have the pictures now. I'd like to know what the difference is because I literally am exactly the same. Maybe I'm 5 to 7 pounds less, and that's because I almost died because I had a bacteria infection that infected my whole body, and I needed 6 antibiotics, and it's H. pylori, and that's what I had. I had to have surgeries for it. Okay, so my body's still coming back to normal because it takes a couple years. Okay, so stop and halt. And you know what? I eat like a cow. Okay, I eat like a gallon ice cream, half a gallon ice cream every night. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you. And I have offered you anything and anything you wanted, and you don't want no part of it. You're blocking me like I don't know the number, like I don't know your new number, like I don't know your address. Can you get over yourself? Okay? You're not that important. You're not that like that stuff where you gotta like hide yourself and be incognito. Please. Everybody can hear your mouthpiece. Trust me. And I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what I did to hurt you so bad. But I'm here to say sorry, and I do appreciate you because I tell you that all the time. Is no matter what, I am grateful for you, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have Braden. Braden wouldn't be Braden because you wouldn't, you wouldn't have been part of his life. So no, that's why, and I'm very grateful for you. Yes, and God forbid something ever happens. Yeah, that's what parents do. Is we help each other out. We work together. One hand washes the other. But you are gonna make me sit here and live out one thing, live this out, and this has been now over 4 years now. And it's like, how long are you gonna make me pay for that? Like, I can't change the past. I wish I could be like Stewie and get in a time machine and just change the past. Because that one mistake altered my whole life, and it's like you just make me feel like a straight piece of shit because you literally tell me you should just die. You just go do your drugs. You're nothing but a fucking drug addict and this and that. And stop it. Stop. Okay, because I don't even have my sponsor. My sponsor still talks to me, but we've already noticed that like I'm not that addict because that's all I knew, And all I did was, when I got dropped off at 18, 19 years old, and that's where I was left, I didn't know what else to do, and I was in over Worcester. So, yeah, you know what? And because I don't have to do certain things, and just like anybody else doesn't, but you know what? I can, live a normal life, and not normal, but and be a productive member of society, and I'm still okay, and I'm still working on me and my self care, and I'll pray for you every day. Same time when I wake up and I pray before I go to bed. I say a prayer for you, and I surely say a prayer to Braden, and I love you, Braden, and I hope that you don't feel that way. And then he says that I chased you from school. I ran and chased you. I did not chase you at all, Braden, and I didn't. Yes, I walked behind you, but you were already going so fast. I even said, I'm not chasing you. I'm not running, Braden. I'm not doing that. And I have the video to prove it, but yet he said that I ran and tried to chase you down. Like, that's exactly what he said. Made it sound like that. Like I was like had like an axe in my hand and I was gonna murder you. Absolutely not. And no, all I did was wanted to talk to you. Even if your dad was there, I still would have tried to talk to you, but I didn't run after you, and I didn't. I have the video to prove it, and I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I sincerely hope that you know that I never given up. I sent letters, I sent cards, not just to you, but to your dad too. I've sent gifts. I don't know. I've never heard back. I've called, he's changed his number, or he'll block me from this number, he'll block me from that, and then he puts me forward to some other person, his neighbors that answer the phone. Like, it's really crazy, and I won't give up, Brandon, and I know it's not you, so I'm not mad at you. I love you, Brandon. I'll always love you. You're my best friend. Like, heart. Mwah, you're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. And I know. I know you can be angry with me. You have a right to be, like when we talked before our visit in the park and we was talking, and I said, I know you don't have to forgive me. I said, but when there's enough time and we don't have less than an hour by the time we get and sit in the park or whatever we're doing to talk, and you were young, I mean, too, so younger than you are, I mean, than now, but I can't sit and tell you and talk to you about what happened and then feel okay that we didn't even get to finish, that I barely got to say anything, and then 40 minutes later it's done and you gotta go back with your dad, and then I had to leave you with that in your head and we didn't finish, and I feel like I was rushing. So I hope that brings back memories, and you just give me a big hug. I'll never forget. You said, Mama, I forgive you. And I said, no, it's okay, buddy. You don't have to forgive me. It's okay. And I understand. You have every right to feel that way. And you gave me a hug and I had tears and you wiped my tears. And you said, son, mommy, I forgive you. I love you no matter what. And I love you too, buddy. And Dad said that you think I look absolutely like hideous. Like I'm horrible. I look awful. I don't understand. I'm sorry that your mom's not beautiful. And, I don't feel beautiful anyways, especially that your dad makes me feel like a piece of crap and not worth it, that's for sure. Anyways, I just wanted you to know, Brandon, that I loved you. I love you so, so, so much. And I miss you. Love you. See y'all in the next, okay? I'll be on later. I'm gonna do card readings, okay? Alright. Peace out. See you in the next.